Welcome to Marina's Kitchen. Today I'm going to fill out a beautiful loaf of stone-baked ciabatta bread, and I'm going to fill it with all the fillings in it, and it's lovely. We're having a barbecue this afternoon, so we're going to cut a piece of this before we can eat it, like a lovely crisp bread. So what I did was I cut it down the middle. I cut the loaf down the middle, and this ciabatta bread doesn't have a lot of bread inside. It's sort of pretty holy inside, but I still like to take out a bit of my bread out of it. I just digged out a little bit of bread out of it. I just took some out, just about that much. I just took some out. I don't want a lot of bread in there. What I did, I go ahead, and what you do is you fry up a couple of little onions. I fried it up separately because I just like them crisp. And what I did was about a couple of 100 grams of crisp bacon. I fried that up on the bacon. Now I've got a capsicum here. You don't have to put a capsicum if the kids don't like it, but it gives it a little bit of extra flavour to it if you have it. If you don't have to put it in. And then I've got some black olives and some cheese on top of it. So what I do is I take that bit of bread out of it. Look, I took that bit of bread out of it, as much as that. I just dug it out a little bit, that I just want the crust on it, okay? So we'll just take that out. And now what you do is you put some oil on this bread. Sprinkle some oil on the bread like that. There's about a couple of tablespoons each in each slice. Just sprinkle it like that. It gives it a lovely crust to it. Just put a lovely bit of like that. A couple of tablespoons on each side. Just, okay? Now, what you do, look, it's so easy. Now what you do is layer it up. I'm going to put my onion first. Just put that down there like that. There's only 2 small onions here. You can put as much as you like, but you can just put a little bit like that. I'm just going to put that all in there. I just put a bit at a time, okay? There you go. Now, I'm going to put my bacon, just lovely crisp bacon. I did it separately, little pieces, and just put that on there like that. You can fill it up as much as you want to. You don't have to go too much, but just put, okay, just put that bacon there. It doesn't even take a lot. It only takes about 150 grams of bacon. That's plenty. We don't want to overdo it. That's plenty. When you want to, okay. Now I'm going to put my capsicum now. You don't have to put the capsicum if you want to. I fried that up separately. It just gives it a little bit of extra flavour to it. If you don't want to do it, just don't do it. Don't put it on, okay? You only need a couple of little pieces. You don't need a lot. That's all I need, is only a little bit. I had a capsicum inside, and I thought, oh, well, I'll just chop it up and put it on there, okay? We don't want a lot of that either. Now, all we've got to do is put your olives. We've got to put some olives. I've cut the black olives in halves, and I'm just going to sprinkle a few olives on the top. This is beautiful. You can cut it and eat it. It's lovely and crunchy. I put it in the oven for about 30 minutes. I wrap it up in alfoil and cut it up after, and have it like lovely slice each. Okay, now I'm just going to put, you don't want a lot of, just enough. You just dress it up as much as you can. You don't want to overdo it, but just put as much as you think it's enough there. That's it, okay? Now all we got to do now is put my grated cheese on the top. Just put a lovely grated cheese on the top, enough to cover it all. This is so nice. You can do it beforehand. You can do this the night before and wrap it up in alfoil and put it in the fridge. And then when you need it, just put it in the oven and just, yeah, it only has to sort of get, the crust has got to be just all lovely and crusty bread. And about half an hour in the oven, that's all you need, at about 180. Okay, just keep on putting that grated cheese, enough. Look, you can tell whatever you want to put on. Enough is enough. I don't want to overdo it. You just put enough that you have to just put enough on the thing, okay? Look, that's enough. Just enough for it to melt down, okay? Now, what you do is you put your lid on, put that on the top like that, and press it down. Press it down, and I've got some alfoil there. I'm going to wrap it up in my alfoil. Press it down like that. Now what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to spray some olive oil on the top because it gives it a lovely crust when it comes out of the oven. So what I'm going to do is just spray some olive oil on the top like that. That just gives it a lovely crust when on the oven, when it comes out the oven, okay? Now all you got to do is just put some alfoil on there like that, wrap it up. I'll put another piece on the top. Wrap it up in alfoil. Wrap it up like that. Lovely. And just put it on a baking dish. Okay. That was very quick to make. As long as you've got everything ready, you can prepare all those things. You can prepare the onion beforehand, the bacon, and you've got your capsicum if you don't want it. You can have that all prepared beforehand, but I like to cook it separately because it gives it a lovely flavour, crunch to it. It's not soft, the bacon and the onion. And look, you can leave that the night before in the fridge, that'll be fine, and then put it in the oven when you want it. So what I do is now, I just all of a sudden just have to put that in the oven for about 30 minutes until it's lovely and hot. You can tell when the crust is lovely and crusty. I have done one here before because we're going to have another one there. So look, I'll show you it comes out. There it is, it comes out like that. And what I do is I cut it in big pieces like that. And beautiful, it's lovely and crispy and lovely. You've got that lovely filling in there. And just put it like that. I just cut it in big pieces like that. It's so crispy and crunchy. And that little bit of oil on the top. So beautiful. It's something different, even sometimes different. If you want to make a pizza and you want to make this instead of something different, look, you get quite a few pieces out of it. Look, it's lovely. Just cut it in big pieces like that. You can't slice it thinly. It's got to be cut like that. And that's a nice end bit, nice and crunchy in the end bit. Lovely. And just keep on doing the same thing. Now I'll just put this away in the alfoil, and we'll have it when we're having the barbecue this afternoon. So just keep on cutting that like that. There you go. They're lovely big pieces like that, lovely and crispy. You've got that onion, the bacon, the olives and the cheese. So look, something different to have when you're having a barbecue, or even having a drink on a Friday night on football. Instead of a pizza, you can make one of these up, and they're lovely and crunchy to eat, okay? Well, thank you for watching my video. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye.